So there was this time in my life when I was 95 kg. I had too much fat in my body and I wanted to lose it. I tried doing it by counting calories, but it just wasn't working. Every day I ended up starving, hungry, feeling awful. And I found another way. I found how I can lose the fat, get in good shape, get abs without counting calories, without going through all that kerfuffle. And in this video, I'm here to break down the 3 steps you can use right now to do this yourself, to lose the fat easily without having to count calories, to be starving and to be miserable. And let's start with the first step, and it's the quality is what matters. Eating the right foods every day is what's important. As there was this one day where I remember I was counting calories and it was the end of the day, it was dinner time. I finished my dinner. I remember looking at the calorie counter and it said I have 0 calories left to eat for the day, so I can't eat any more food. And I was standing there and I was just starving, hungry. I was standing in my kitchen with my stomach grumbling. I was thinking I want to eat food right now. I want to eat anything and everything. I want to have pizza, cereal. I want some food. As well as thinking about it, I felt so miserable, so angry, so annoyed. And it's because I was doing this, I was counting my calories. It just wasn't working for me. It left me hungry, it left me miserable. And it was all because of the foods I was eating. As what I was having on a day-to-day basis was just your average Joe's diet. I was eating pizzas, bagels, burgers, ice cream, peanut butter. It didn't matter. I was just having whatever I wanted, really. And if it hit the macros, then it was okay. So I'd have protein powders, protein yogurts, all of this different stuff. And I never knew this. I never found this out until later. But this food was actually ruining my body. This food was actually ultra processed. As this one day, I remember watching a video by Eddie Abu, this bald black guy, always talking about processed foods. I watched his video and he was talking about how the bagels, the bread, the pizzas, all these foods are actually ultra processed. They have loads of crazy chemicals in it. And if you look at the back of ingredients, they have 20, 30 really bad ingredients in it, but you don't know what they are. As I was listening to this video, I sort of thought, this could be true, but it could be a bit of waffle. All my life I've ate pizzas, I've ate chicken nuggets, so it can't be that bad for me. But I also had this feeling that he was right, as it made sense. The pizza never looked healthy, the ice cream was definitely never healthy, and it made sense to me. So I remember on that day just sort of going downstairs and looking at the back of a tomato ketchup. I was seeing how many ingredients are in this. And I swear I saw about 30. And I didn't know what half of them meant. Some of the ingredients had numbers in. I just had no clue what was going on and what these ingredients were. And the more research I did, the more I started watching his videos, I started to find out these foods I was consuming, the chicken nuggets, the pizzas, the baked burgers, all of this stuff was actually just super bad for me. The chemicals that were in it were actually ruining my body. So what you can do and what an actual step you can take now is to start focusing on the quality of foods. This is what truly matters, and this is what has helped me get in the best shape of my life. Instead of looking at the calories, looking at all this different stuff, caring about the quality of foods. And I have a list here of quality of foods you can eat. So a diet that I consist of, it has eggs, beef, dairy, and sweet potato in it. These are the 4 ingredients I eat every single day. And I try not to deviate off this diet. I try not to have anything that isn't part of this diet. As various days I mess up. There's days where I'll go out with family and I'll eat a Sunday roast, or I eat a dessert or something. But for the majority of the time, for a day-to-day basis, you want to be eating simple single ingredients, just like the ones I've got here. But there's more you can eat. There's all different meats: chicken, pork, lamb, duck, whatever you like and whatever suits you best, you can have as the meat. Fruits, there's loads of fruits: papaya, grapes, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. You can eat loads of fruits and vegetables as well. There's broccoli, all different things that you can have. But this is essentially what I want you to focus on, is having quality foods every day, eating whole foods every single day of the week. So having the foods that I've just listed, as these will help you so much. These will give you so much energy, make you feel so much better than before. As I remember this one day where I was sticking to this diet, it just started out, but I started to stick to it. I remember I went to the gym, I did a workout, I walked home. I already walked about 10,000 steps by the morning time, as it was about a 40-minute walk to the gym and back, and I walked around the gym and what. And I got home and I just went on my computer and I just started doing college work. I still hadn't ate and it was getting to about 12, 1 o'clock. I remember just deciding to eat, just being I'll just have something. I just had about 6 eggs, something like. And I just felt fine. I didn't feel starving hungry. I felt really good energy-wise. I just felt amazing in my body. This was all because of the night before, the foods I ate, as I ate these healthy whole foods every single day. And it started to have such a positive benefit to my life. It started to make me feel so good. And it really made me lose the fat. As I didn't care about my calories, I didn't care about none of that. Instead, I just cared about eating these healthy foods. And I started to get in better shape. My skin started to become healthier. My cheeks weren't as chubby. My shoulders, my muscles were getting more defined, leaner. And I just felt better. My overall energy was so much better. I was way more active than ever before. And this is your first step. I want you to start implementing these whole foods, these healthy foods into your diet as much as possible. And the best way to do it is to start eating a healthy breakfast. Start having eggs for breakfast every day. Then start eating a healthy lunch. Then start eating a healthy dinner. Start slowly but surely. Keep adding and adding to it. So start with 6 eggs for breakfast. Then start having chicken and rice for lunch. Then start having mince and sweet potato for dinner. And over the weeks, you can implement each of these. So 3 weeks in, you have breakfast. 4 more weeks in, you start having lunch like this and dinner. So you slowly but surely add it to your diet. And you're going to see so many health benefits to this. And the second thing that I think really helped me getting shredded and lose all the fat off my body was movement, was moving around every day. As the only exercise I did for about a year straight when I was at this 95 kg was literally the gym. I'd go to the gym, I'd lift weights, I'd walk home. That was it. I didn't do nothing. I just stayed in my room, scrolled on my phone, watched YouTube. I did nothing at all. But what I needed to do, what I should have done, is movement every day. As we're human beings, we're meant to move. We're meant to, you weren't sitting down all the time when you were a caveman, were you? Instead, we move around every single day. We run, walk, sprint. We do all different types of movement. And this is where movement helped me so much. As I didn't even do this on purpose as well. Every day I started to have to walk to the gym. Walking to the gym literally took about 40 minutes. It was so far away. Luckily, it was summertime, so it was quite nice walking. But every day I was doing about 10 to 15,000 steps, sometimes even 20,000. And this movement, I generally think, helped my body so much. It just meant my heart was a lot healthier. I was moving every day and I felt a lot better. I felt a lot better energy-wise. And I was shredding fat. I was burning calories just by walking everywhere. So what I want you to try and do is get 10k steps in a day at least. Try push for 7k. If you can't do 10k, push for 7. If not, push for 5k. Just try set a step goal. It could be 10k, 5k, I don't care what it is. But try hit it every day. Try get the steps in every day. Try get movement in every day. So this actually makes your body feel so good. You're not stuck inside like a little hermit frog, just watching your laptop, watching your phone. Instead, you go outside and you actually do things and you feel so energetic. You feel so good when you're doing stuff like this. So try get that movement, as this helped me lose 20 kg of fat. I'm so certain of it. As I lost the fat when I started to move, when I started to walk, when I started to be active every day. And I wasn't I wasn't running a lot, I wasn't sprinting a lot, I wasn't doing really strenuous exercise. Instead, I was just walking, I was just moving, getting my cardio in each day of a week. So this is what I recommend for you as well. And so we've got our first step. Let's change the quality of our foods. The diet is very important, the most important here. Eating more whole foods, healthy, single ingredient food is the best thing you can do, but we can also get the steps in each day. And the third thing that I want you to do is to let go, to stop caring so much about the weight, about the scales and all of that. As I remember this one day, I went to the gym and I wanted to weigh myself. I wanted to see how much I weighed. As I stepped on the scales, I looked down and I felt so angry. I felt so discouraged, so annoyed. I was thinking, how am I making no progress? I'm doing everything right, but nothing's happening. The scales aren't moving. And this was my problem. I was so obsessed with seeing the scales move, with seeing them drop down, with seeing myself making progress. But the thing is, sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you have to just not care about the scales. You have to just remove it from your mind and instead just do. And don't think about the scales. Don't think about the weight that you're at. Instead, just keep on, just care only about what you're doing and your actions that you're taking each day. As when I stepped on that scales and I saw the weight didn't move, I didn't go home and feel really motivated, really motivated to make the scales move. Instead, I felt discouraged, I felt annoyed. I went home and I just wanted to eat bad food again. I wanted to eat pizzas as I felt like nothing was working. So what I recommend you to do is just let go. Don't look at the scales. Don't step on the scales for a whole week. Maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks you step on the scales. But you don't do it often. You don't keep looking at the scales every single day. As this generally hurts your mental health. It discourages you so much. It makes you feel so annoyed. As when you're looking at the scales all the time, you're looking to see the results and they're not there, you feel discouraged, you feel annoyed, you feel like you don't want to carry on. So this is the last step I can recommend to you. Just don't look at the scales. It sounds sort of contradictory, as if you want to lose fat, you want to lose weight. But honestly, it's so much better when you don't look at the scales. I can't explain how much happier and how much better you will feel if you don't. As when I look at the scales, even now, if I look at the scales and it says 75 kg on it, I'll look in the mirror and I'll think, damn, yeah, I am looking a bit small. I'm looking a bit light. I'm not looking in the shape I should be. But that's only because I stepped on the scales. As if I didn't step on the scales, I just looked in the mirror, I'd think I'm in good shape. So the scales it just messes with your mind, is what I'm trying to say here. So the 3 steps, let me just recap these for you. First, I want you to start focusing on quality foods, eating whole foods. I'll put a whole grocery list in the description of this video with every whole food I can think of. And then the second thing I want you to do is movement is key. I want you to set a step goal every day. How many steps you're going to walk. It could be 10k steps, 5k steps, but set a step goal every day of activity that you're going to do. And the third step is to let go. Stop caring about the scales. Stop looking at them and being obsessed with what weight you weigh. Instead, just let go and just enjoy, just focus on the process. Focus on doing the right actions every day, and you will see the results. I can promise you that. So that was all for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you a lot. If you have any questions, or if there's anything you want me to talk about that I haven't in this video, please comment it down below right now. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.